Today is such a good day for Raspberry Pi. This is a Raspberry Pi. So let's open it up and see what's inside. The exciting news is that hardware is coming back. The Economist and many other sources say that the business of making things is about to boom. A big player in enabling that revolution is the Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi is a computer on a very small circuit board. The Pi was designed in the UK by the Raspberry Pi Foundation and is meant to be a platform for learning about hardware and software. Let's take a look at how you interface to it. There's an HDMI port, so you can hook it to your monitor or TV. On the Model B, there's an Ethernet port to connect to your network, 2 USB slots, a stereo audio jack, an RCA video port. On the bottom, there's a slot for an SD memory card and a micro USB port for power. Okay, let's take a look at how we're going to hook up our Raspberry Pi. Here's the board. Here's an HDMI cable connected to our monitor, keyboard, mouse, SD memory card, powered speaker, and of course, power for the board itself. Okay, let's hook everything up. Basically, it's just a matter of connecting all the devices and plugging everything in. Okay, now let's turn everything on. While you can use the Raspberry Pi just like any other computer for playing games or working on spreadsheets or watching videos, the real power comes from the fact that it is a really cheap computer and the internals are accessible. So you can embed this computer inside your own hardware designs. The Pi is intended to run Linux kernel-based operating systems. And if you've ever played with Linux, you'll recognize the scripts that are running across the screen right now. If you're used to Windows or OS X, these scripts are hidden from the user behind a graphical user interface. The computer boots off of an SD card, making the Pi an excellent platform for software development as well. Once the computer boots, I'm going to type in Start X, which will load the graphical user interface, which is the more user-friendly interface to the operating system. And there is a first look at Raspberry Pi.